You're leaning on the pitchfork with Trace and Matt. That was well done.
Yeah.
We're here back at the museum. It's been a while. It feels good to be back here. I was able to drive. Everything's good.
It just, I don't know. It's.
That's a vibe. This is the leaning on the pitchfork headquarters, right? It's nice to do it at my place.
Oh, yeah. No,
it's convenient, but when needed. But no, this is it. This is home base, so it's nice.
We got all the lights on, so we don't get too spooked out. We had, last Saturday, we had the Halloween reading. I read Edgar Allan Poe short story, Tell Tall Hearts or something. I can't even remember what it was called now. And then we did a little bit of paranormal fun after. There's that.
There we go again. That's Trace's phone. You must be getting some messages.
I must be.
That's okay.
I gotta turn this down.
That's a lot of messages.
Well, you know those group chats, right?
Yeah.
Which you mute.
So, yeah, I mute them. So, yeah, all of our colleagues at work, there's one big group message thing that Trace must have put together. How many people are on there? Probably like 8, I would imagine. And I just muted it because I am tired of getting messages at 10 p.m. sometimes.
So this was actually from Meg, who we work with.
Yeah.
Meg is famous for not losing things, misplacing things, right? We won't say losing because 99% of the time she...
That's true.
Anyways, she had misplaced her, what did she call it? Crossbody black bag, little purse or whatever. She was sure she had it with her when she left this morning. She left early today because she wasn't feeling very well. And then calls me just as we're getting ready to leave and says, you know, if you're at work, are you still at work? And you can check the back. Anyways, couldn't find it anywhere. And she was, you know, I don't understand where it is, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, in Meg's style, she found it. It was on the bedroom floor and her husband had put his tennis bag on top of it. Mm-hmm. Now, she swears she had it this morning. She remembers taking it off the wall, throwing it in her bag. Apparently did not. I don't know. Anyways, the lost purse, wallet, whatever you want to call it, has been found. And
it always finds a way to be found with you guys losing keys and wallets. And but Meg takes the cake for sure. So I was thinking this museum, our hardcore listeners would remember last year, it would have been a year ago, probably almost to the day, where we had that encounter with the ghost.
Bang.
The big bang. We were locking up outside and there was like a bang like that at the door, but not on the door, but probably right beside the door.
Yeah.
But from the inside, but it almost seemed like they were trying to get through the wall, which was freaky.
You were freaked out.
And the lights were on in the basement.
The lights were on in the basement, which were not on before.
I love getting freaked out. It's fun.
It is fun to a degree, yes.
So I was thinking, well, Christine actually came up with that. We watched this show called Paranormal, caught on camera. I like watching these shows. And someone set up a camera in like a regional museum such as this one. And they got like some,
weird stuff.
Weird digitized footage of a shadow walking across the room at 3 a.m. or something. And I got thinking it'd be kind of fun to set up a camera here.
There you go.
And I think we should do that. We should get permission. We'll see. We'll talk to like the board maybe, and we can set up just an overnight camera, turn it off. Let's just start it at 9 p.m. or whenever. Go all the way through the witching hour up until, I don't know, 6 a.m.
Can you will you be able to turn the camera off remotely?
I don't know about that. I'll look into that, or we'll just come and unplug it or something and get it. And then I can review the footage and see if we can find anything, and we can update it on here. So I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. I think it'd be fun. And you never know. And then maybe if we find something, we could go on this paranormal show
We
because
could.
they accept the applicant. They're like, if you have anything, send it. I'm sure they're willing to take anything they could get.
I still think we should do a podcast well into the night some night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we could do that too. So if we review the footage and we see something, we can maybe do that and have a guest, like some paranormal expert or a medium or whatever.
I'm sure Brian would probably. I don't know if Brian would sit up that late with us, but
yeah. Well, I don't know if I could. Worth a shot.
Anyways, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Should we do some shoutouts?
Sure.
All right.
Go first.
Yeah. Well, I will do a shout out to the a big thank you to the North Lanark Regional Museum for letting us record in the museum again. Always, great to be here. It's looking good. I see like a high school display in the
local high school. The Elmont High School is celebrating ADHS,
and they had some old varsity looking, the old school jerseys or
sweaters.
The sweaters, yeah, not jerseys.
That you would see in the Archie comic books.
Yeah, exactly. Or like what you see Jimmy Stewart wearing in It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
That sort of thing. Yeah.
With the big A. It's coming to an end, and our Christmas exhibit will be up soon.
Which I can't wait for. That'll be great.
Anyways, yeah.
And that's actually coming around. Where did October go? Where did September go?
I know. Well, so today...
That's wild. It's almost the end of October.
We have the countdown outside our room for classes left.
Yeah.
And we're already like at what, 100 and...
For high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 and...
Class days.
37 or something like that days left.
Tomorrow will be 139.
139?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
104.
That's not including exam break or PD days.
Or PD days. It's the actual days that the kids' buttocks are sitting in class or supposed to be sitting in class. Anyways, yeah, no, it is going.
That's wild.
And then it'll all come to a halt once the miserable winter weather comes here, and then every day will feel like 3 weeks. And
hey, more shoutouts.
More shoutouts. All right, a shout out to Equator Coffee for the hot chocolate in the coffee.
Thank you for the coffee, Trace. Very good.
Yep. And a shout out to people who, whenever they're trying to turn or emerge onto the Queensway or pull out onto the road or whatever, and you make the effort to slow down or you stop to let them turn, that they actually take that moment to put their hands up and say thank you. They either put their hand out the window and wave, or wave in the in the window so you can see it. It's just
yeah,
you don't see it very often. It's
just a friendly thank you. Yeah,
exactly.
And then following the proper zipper merge as well, right?
What the hell's a zipper merge? That sounds
isn't it
Matt,
like
this is
isn't it for
PG,
like when
what is it, PG?
Yeah.
What does PG stand for?
Parental guidance.
Oh yeah. This is not an R-rated
It's
podcast.
when the traffic goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane, right? And you let one person in, and then the person behind you lets the person in.
Okay.
Like a zipper. I think that's a zipper merge, right?
I've never.
But then when you're going, like it actually happened to me today. I let the person in front of me in, and then there was another person, and I kept on going. But the person behind me did not let that person in, which you should.
Yeah, you should.
No matter what, and it just makes the traffic flow more. I think that's like, I feel like that's an Ontario thing. I don't know. Right.
I've never heard of it known as the zipper merge.
But it's etiquette.
It's
common,
etiquette. It's just common courtesy.
I'm not going to let 2 cars in front of me. I let 1 car go, right? And then I go, and then the person behind me, it's their turn.
Or what really is annoying is you let somebody in front of you, and then they don't return the favor and let somebody else. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and then they just become idiots.
Well, there's a lot of those people on that. There's a lot. So every time I drive now, every intersection, before it used to be every time I went out to run an errand, I'd see at least one person running a red light at some sort. Like it just turns red and they speed through. Now it happens, it seems like every time I'm at an intersection.
Or the other thing I notice is 4-way stop signs.
Yeah.
What I'm finding is people will tailgate the person in front of them. They're going to go, if they go straight, if they're going straight through. So we're at a 4-way stop, the person is going to go straight across, they're not turning, they go straight across, the car behind them will ride their ass and go with them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
That's a bold.
Like, you're like,
There's language I want to use, but I just say so.
I don't really see a problem with, like, nature kind of just taking care of some of these idiots.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I know.
Like,
Right.
I really, like, not that I mean any harm to them, but, like, teach them a lesson. Just do something. Just,
Is that it for the shoutouts? Or
No. Yes, that is the shoutouts.
actually, I do have one other shoutout. Halloween's coming up. A shout out to the people that actually put the effort into homemade costumes. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's nice. Like, I like when people go out to Spirit Halloween and buy a costume and do something funny. That's good. But like a good old fashioned, well crafted homemade costume goes a long way. I like those. Shout out to you people.
I wonder if there's any kids who just take the old white sheet anymore and just cut out the holes and become a ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that in a while. Like, at school, you can't cover your face. So
No, but I mean for trick or treating.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. No, usually most of the stuff now is just store bought, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's fun. It makes people happy.
But I mean, when I grew up, you did your own costume.
Oh yeah, like a lot of times I was like a beat up hockey player, a pirate, a hobo,
Punk rocker. I was a punk rocker lots. Yeah. Anyways,
But
it's
now
going to rain on Friday.
Yeah,
I hope it doesn't rain early in the evening for the little guys.
Rain is the
little
worst
kids.
for Halloween.
But then,
really
like,
is.
about 8 o'clock, let it downpour. Like, by then, usually, the kids.
I'm having a good time until 8, and then 8, if you're ringing the doorbell,
You're not answering?
I'm like, get the hell off my property. I remember when I was younger, like the last few years of trick or treating, I was a little older than like we're talking grade 7, 8. I was ringing doorbells at like 9:30. Like, what was I thinking? Like, what were we thinking? But a lot of them wouldn't answer, but some people would. But geez, that's late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, back then it was, but now we understand.
Like when you're like 13, you don't.
No,
you're
you don't.
too.
No.
Yeah, you're oblivious.
Yeah,
you don't
totally
know.
oblivious.
Yeah.
Totally oblivious. Should we do Balderdash?
Oh yeah, Balderdash. Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay,
Here we go. Okay.
you can go first.
Okay. Borborygmus. Borborygmus.
Okay.
Okay. A small freshwater fish found in the lakes of northern Europe, prized for its silvery scales and mild flavor. A decorative knot used in medieval times to bind dried flower arrangements. Or a rumbling or gurgling noise produced by the movement of gas and fluids in the intestines. Borborygmus.
Okay. You got 3 good ones there. Okay, bum clock. An Irish saying for one who procrastinates, an insect which hums, or a watchman's slang for when a watch works only when it wants to. Bum clock.
Okay. All right. Those are good ones as well.
Okay.
We'll revisit those later, and there we go. Okay.
So before I forget, we have a couple events coming up in November for our museum here. November 9th, we have what we call a speaker series over the fall and winter.
Mm-hmm.
And this one sounds very interesting. I mean, they all sound interesting, but did you know that in 1775, the U.S. tried to invade Canada?
Okay.
I think it was 1775. I better double check to make sure it was Canada. Oh yeah, it was the U.S. Yeah, it was U.S. So Brian Tackleberry, who is one of our board members and is a local historian, is going to be speaking about it. Yeah. So that's going to be it. I believe we're also going to be doing it on Zoom too. It's in person plus also Zoom.
Okay.
So if you're interested, you can always get onto our website and register. Also on Sunday, November 16th, we're having a fashion, fun, and fabulous tea event. It's a fashion show, and enjoy afternoon tea while you're at it. It's at 2 p.m. It's going to be held at the Mississippi Golf Club at 341 Wilson Street. And it's featuring clothes from Audrey's Fashion, who I believe is located in Arnprior. Tickets are $35 for a person, and the tickets include admission, afternoon tea, door prizes, entry, and a 20% discount on all selection of clothing from Audrey's. Tickets must be purchased in advance and are available online or at the North Lanark Regional Museum, located at 647 River Road, Almont. They had one back a few years ago. Oh, I mean, when I say a few years ago, I'm thinking probably maybe about, it was before COVID. It's funny how we base everything now on before COVID or after COVID.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was a lot of fun. It was a good turnout. Like it was yeah. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, November 16th, come on out for a fashion show.
Perfect on a nice Sunday, right?
And November 9th, which is also a Sunday. The speaker series, which is on in the afternoon. And then of course we'll have the Christmas display and all that later on too.
That'll be later. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we'll be having our event for that.
It feels just like yesterday we were talking about Christmas displays.
I know.
Well, last year.
I know.
Where did it go?
It's just, it's so depressing. It really is.
It's wild how fast it goes when you think about it.
You know, yeah, it does. It is on, the speaker series is on at 2 p.m. If you cannot attend in person but wish to attend via Zoom, please email us at nlrmuseum@gmail.com for the link. If you're interested, you can always go onto our website and
check that out
and find out all the information.
Yeah, it's good. A lot of work is done in this place. It's nice. It's good to get back in here. And our friendly ghost, and another shout out, I guess we could say, to the ghost, but we haven't done that in a while. So
on Saturday, we went out to the log cabin out there, and Meg and her 2 younger children were with us, and we laughed because they went upstairs to see if they could get any reading from the spirits.
Yeah.
And Meg's youngest daughter gets upstairs, and it's an 1800 log cabin, so like it's very small. It's very, and the first thing I hear her say is, how would anybody go pee up here? To which you hear Brian going, well, do you see that pot under the bed? That is how you would pee.
Oh my God. That's funny. Did you guys have a spirit box or?
Yeah, it didn't really pick.
So what is the spirit box like?
Well, I don't know if you call it a spirit box, but it's like Brian has it. It picks up like noise,
like a little analog.
Yeah, we had that, and then
reader.
it changes colors.
Yeah.
It changes, and we have the sensor balls.
Okay.
Which are actually cat toys. They use them as cat toys, so the cat touches them. But we had them placed like in different parts of the room away from everybody, and one went off a couple of times.
That's good and good fun for Halloween. It's nice. Yeah. I think you can even download apps, which doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't have that same feeling as like a good old fashioned little. Yeah. Even. Who knows?
Yeah, no, it was fun.
You can always find something. You even just put like a radio on and go through the static, and you might hear something.
The poltergeist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we were talking about the countdown that we have at school and how, we count about the days are actual, how many classes are left. So one thing I got talking about was what words that roll off your tongue easily.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing like, so like my favorite word to say in the whole entire world.
I know what you're going to say.
Is buttocks.
Buttocks.
Love saying, you have to like do the.
Buttocks.
Buttocks.
Yeah.
Buttocks.
That's a good one.
It's a great word that just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Like buttocks. And we've always gone back and forth between, is it Trace and Matt or Matt and Trace?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we've come up with the conclusion that Matt and Trace kind of rolls off better than Trace and Matt.
Yeah. Trace and Matt. Yeah, that's a little clunky. Matt and Trace. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's fun when you get a word that like or
Yeah.
something that just kind of
It
rolls.
just rolls. It has like that. Just there's something about it, right?
Yeah.
Not a tongue twister, or like there's some things that some words you're like I can never get. I don't
Well,
even know
me
what
with my English, I
Well, that's kind of fun too.
blubber
though,
up
right?
words all the
Yeah,
time.
that's the way to do it.
So if we look up words. Oh, let's chat cheat. Now,
Okay.
chat GPT does not roll
No,
off my
that's
tongue
a
very
tough
easily.
one. That's a tough one.
Why don't we ask them what's fun words that
Okay.
roll off your tongue easily?
Let me,
Pardon me, now I've got the hiccups.
Hey, how's it going? We're just talking about fun words that just roll off your tongue nicely, and we're just wondering what are some popular words or well-known words that are just known to roll off your tongue nicely.
Oh, that's a fun topic. There are definitely some words that have that smooth, pleasant sound. For example, words like serendipity, luminous, melancholy, eloquent, and effervescent are all known for their pleasant rhythm and sound. It's always interesting how certain combinations of letters just feel nice to say.
Like buttocks.
Haha, absolutely. That one's got a fun, playful sound too. It definitely stands out. It can be pretty amusing to say out loud. There are plenty of words that have that quirky charm.
Splendid. What was
serendipity? Serendipity is nice.
Serendipity.
Yeah.
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 What
Luminous.
Luminous. Luminous is nice.
Melancholy.
Melancholy.
Eloquent.
Eloquent. Yeah, no, I don't like eloquent.
Effervescence.
Oh, what?
Effervescent.
Effervescence?
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Effervescence. No, that doesn't.
No. Yeah.
No.
Sometimes it's just nice and simple. It's good too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Luminous.
Luminous is good. I like serendipity. That's a good one.
Serendipity. Serendipity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad. I would struggle with that on a regular basis, though. Serendipity.
Mm-hmm.
Like the word, like that spice. Anise. Anise. I think we've talked about this before. The black licorice one.
Oh, black licorice spice.
It's anise, isn't it? That's what it's called. Which I refer to it as anus because.
What's the black licorice spice called?
That spice is called anise, or sometimes star anise. It comes from the star-shaped fruit. It's got that distinct licorice-like flavor that some people love and others not so much.
Yeah. I call it anus. Do you want to guess if I like it or not?
Star-shaped fruit. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I had somebody, who was it now? I can't remember who it was. And I know, anyways, they, the other day they said to me, it was my uncle Kevin. He said, I can't believe they're still together. And I went, what? And he said, yeah, I can't believe they're still together. And I said, who? And he says, butt cheeks, because they've seen so much, because they've been through so much crap.
That's a good one. I like that
one. That's how I feel about anus. It's disgusting. It's like
you don't like?
No, black licorice is gross.
I love black licorice.
No, it's no.
Okay, I got to see what this anise is. What does it look like? Oh yeah, it is like a star-shaped fruit. Interesting. I've never really seen this before.
Yeah, no, it's gross.
Okay.
What was I going to say?
Black licorice? Not a fan?
Oh, no, it's like cilantro.
Oh, yeah. Some people either like it or they
taste
don't.
Soap. I taste soap. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but that's like an actual thing.
You either taste soap or you don't.
Yeah. I remember we had, years ago, I had friends over and I made this big dish that was very heavy with the cilantro sauce or whatever. And sure enough, they both didn't like cilantro. I thought everyone liked cilantro.
Gross. No.
Yeah, it was, that meal did not go well.
No.
Mm-hmm. It was like a very heavy cilantro dish.
So here's the question. What do you do if you're invited out for, like, if you're, restaurants I don't think counts because you can easily say, oh, I don't like it. But you get invited over for supper.
Yeah.
And, you get served something that you don't like.
I just eat it, but I like anything really. It doesn't matter to me. Give me anything. I mean, there's like the cold soup thing. If it's not what I'm expecting, a cold soup feels like a prank to me, but I ended up eating the soup. It's fine. It's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat anything as long as it's cooked. Even if it's raw, I might try it. I don't really.
You've come so far, Matt.
Well, no, it's good. Now, it depends, though. If it's a potluck, right?
know,
And I'm not going to, the potluck is more of like an awkward social experiment to me. It's more of the psychological part of it. I don't want to hurt people's feelings or feel like I'm forced to eat their dish. Or the other day, or last weekend, Christine and I went to the Dark Fork on George Street, and
so for people who don't know what that is,
yeah. So what it is the server is visually impaired, and the catch is that the restaurant is complete pitch black. You can't see a thing. I couldn't see my hand in front of my face, like nothing. The first thing I asked for was where the exit sign is. And of course it was covered up, and I was like the only person that had ever asked this. They had it covered up. You can see a little bit if I turn my head, but so waiter comes in, we grab the whole of his shoulder, the back of his shoulder, and he leads us through, and we sit down, and he serves us the drink, but he puts his hand on the back of my shoulder. He's like behind me, and I grab the drink and then the plate or whatever. And
did you use your fingers, or did you have
no, we had cutlery. And so we ordered beforehand. They had the menu out there. It's a pretty small menu. So there was, steak and fries. It was really nice food, pasta, blah, blah, blah. But there's also the surprise option. So you don't know what you're getting.
And it's not one of the ones that are necessarily on the menu.
And it's not on the menu. So we got the surprise one, and the surprise entree and appetizer. So we had a salad at the beginning, and that was hard to eat with the fork. It was chopped up, like lots of tomatoes and cucumber and everything. So that was hard. I wasn't sure if I was finished the plate. Like,
so you could throw food at people and they wouldn't have any.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. Yeah, we wouldn't know. Like, I couldn't tell you how many people were in there.
This was like this would be my dream because you know how you go to a restaurant and you're eating, and there's always, not always, but every once in a while you get that annoying table with that annoying person.
Yeah.
Either someone who thinks they know it all and they're talking above everybody.
Shut up.
or somebody with an annoying voice or whatever. Like, you could just take a tomato and just whip it towards that area.
And it's funny because I could hear everyone talking. I probably would know exactly where they are, but I'd probably miss them by 10 feet. Who knows? Because cutting up the food. So the surprise entree we got ended up being like nice chicken with a nice sauce over it and roasted potatoes with, rosemary and all that. It was really nice. Cutting the chicken. So the chicken wasn't cut up. I thought I had it, and Christine as well, cut up to a point where it's just like a small, nice little bite-sized piece. So I'm like, okay, that's cut. Like,
you obviously have to feel your food a bit.
Well, with the salad, I have to admit, like, I kind of I felt a little bit just to make sure, because I wasn't sure. It was hard to tell with the chicken and potato. Yeah, it was weird. You have no idea. Like, I couldn't see a thing, like nothing. Right? Yeah. It's not, my eyes did not adjust. Like, anyway, so I thought I would have like this nice bite-sized piece of chicken, able to eat it, put it in my mouth, no problem. I put it up to my mouth, and the freaking thing. I have a piece of chicken half the size of my face. Right? Like, it was. The same thing was happening with Christine. Or I would cut it up, and then I would put the fork up to my mouth, and there was nothing there, right? And like, it took a long time. It was really neat though, and just So I highly recommend it.
For your drinks, do they have them in like a holder so you don't hit your drinks? Or anything?
No. He hands out like the drinks and the plates and everything over our shoulder. I grab it, and then once I grab it, I have my table, and I just put it there. Yeah, so
I'm sure drinks get spilt all the time.
It must. I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
So I was worried about the drink for sure. And so we got like a mocktail, and it was like in the drink with the stem at the bottom too. Yeah. I'm like, that's a bold move. You think that we would be like a a glass that had a pretty big base on it, but no.
It'd be really entertaining to go with somebody who
Yeah.
who uses their hands a lot to talk.
Yeah. I said it'd be a good place to do a proposal, like a wedding proposal.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was. I if you're looking for something.
Now, do you have to
That's
make
different.
Reservations?
We made reservations. I would imagine you have to.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
This is downtown?
Yeah,
Alright.
George Street, the Byward Market area.
Okay.
Like nice old building, beautiful. It was just it was different. It was a unique experience. I have to admit, the first minute, I was a little bit in panic mode. Like it freaked me out a little bit, but
Yeah.
I adjusted and I visualized that Christine and I would be sitting across from each other, like sort of like how we are now, but they actually sat us right next to each other. So like,
Oh.
and that felt
interesting.
actually more comforting. What I mean, just like, oh, you're there. Okay. Like, like there's your hand, and then we could talk, and it felt more like closer.
Yeah.
It would have felt weird. Almost like she would have been too far away from me.
So
The
what
people
happens if you
behind
had to
me.
go to the washroom or something like that? Did you call your waiter?
Yeah, like we would just call his name, and then
So
he
there's
would
just
guide us
one
out.
waiter?
That night there was only one waiter. Then I asked the lady in the front, the hostess, and I'm like, okay, how many tables are in there? Like I was trying to visualize what the layout of the place was like, and she's like, yes. I'm like 15 tables. She's like, oh, close. There was 11 tables. So I only heard one waiter, and he was awesome. He was great. His name was Dave. And so yeah, I just called Dave, and like when we're waiting, like when we finish our meal, I just we wanted our bill.
I mean,
I called his name, and he's like, oh, just one sec, and then he finished.
probably he wore night vision glasses and he wasn't blind.
No, he was blind.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
being a smartass. But
Yeah, I know.
But I mean,
I did think that though. I'm sure there's people there's like night vision cameras and they're watching us being
they
total
watched it.
idiots. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, realistically, probably, one person could do 11 tables, because let's be honest, like your idiotic idiots are not going to go to this restaurant, right?
No, yeah, you're going there for the experience. I would imagine though there would be some people that would overreact and not like it and panic. There'd probably be somewhere. And then like, what if someone's choking? They say if you're choking, it's silent, right? You're not like making a choking sound. Usually,
Yeah, so if you're coughing, it still means you can get air.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're like really choking, you're not coughing.
You wonder if there's not like a camera.
But
somebody's watching a camera at all times to make sure that there's nothing.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, that's a good.
Because I mean, you're talking away, and the person that you're with is keeled over, and you don't know.
That said, generally, if you're not going to dine there by yourself. That'd be really funny if you did. You're going to be with somebody. So anyway, I had a lot of questions. There's so many things.
So you're dining, the person beside you, ends up putting their head on your shoulder, and you're like, "Oh, sweetie, I love you too," and you don't realize that they're dead or something.
But the menu was very simple, so it wasn't hard that way. But
well, it's like the Alzheimer, the restaurant. I think I talked about.
Yes,
that one,
that's right. Yeah,
where the servers are all have Alzheimer's or dementia. Yeah. So you never know what you're gonna, what your order may turn. I think that's wonderful. I would set something up like that in a minute. I think that's great.
The Dark Fork though, highly recommend it. Check it out if you want something different. It's great.
I just noticed a bowl over there. It kind of looks like the one I have. I was reading that I think it's out in Calgary. They have sort of changing the subject a bit. They have their food bank. There's a food bank there, but it's set up as a grocery store. Yeah. And so people can go in and shop like you would,
like a grocery store,
with a maximum of $200, and every 2 weeks.
That's why wouldn't you do that? Really, I guess it would take a lot of work to put that together. But
but it just gives people some pride back. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah, normalcy.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's a great idea. Anyways, yeah. Good. So yeah, the Dark Fork.
Dark Fork, yeah, highly recommend it. I loved it. It's great, but maybe not for everyone. But
was it expensive?
It wasn't too bad, considering the experience.
Well,
right?
I mean, they don't have to pay for electricity a lot of the time. They cut a bit of cost. Yeah. They could have their costs.
Well, I tried looking up. I wanted to see the interior of the place, like lit up, I couldn't. Like, it could just be the dirtiest, dingiest. I'd have no idea. But it wasn't. Like, I felt nice, like clean. You can tell there was a lot of pride put into this place. And I think there's one that's similar in Montreal as well. Has a different name. But yeah, it was neat. It was weird. It was really weird.
Yeah, well,
just like that, it was a weird experience in sense of like tasting the food. I would recommend getting the surprise, and they're never going to do anything weird. You know,
they're not going to do like liver and onion.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it was just my senses. You know, were a lot different. You know?
Well, and if you try to do anything out of the norm, even like the next time you have a shower. Close your eyes and try to reach for the soap and everything, or even the simple as, and you probably don't realize when you're getting dressed.
Yeah,
I think a lot of us put our one leg in first.
Yeah,
try just for the hell of it. Try to stand up like you normally. Like if you stand up, and try to put the other leg in first. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I always put my left leg in first. If I try to put my right leg in, the pants first, I go arse over tea kettle.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Like these things you take for granted. But yeah, eating blind, like it was different. I couldn't get over it. And I thought to myself during...
Imagine if they served you peas.
Yeah, well, like the salad was like that a little bit. And I thought to myself, like, because I heard the person behind me, like, when Dave, the server, gave him their food, he's like, here's your steak cut up. I guess you can request for the steak to be cut up. I'm like, I think I would do that if I ever came back here. But then I got thinking about it. I'm like, no, I want to be able to cut it up myself. So I think I'd like to go back. I would definitely go back there again. We did a haunted walk afterwards.
Yeah.
Just, for fun and get some steps in. And I think I would do something similar like that again next year. Like I would definitely go to the Dark Fork again. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was, I was watching a thing on a young lad, I'm going to say down the States, I don't know where he was from, and he does the clicking like a dolphin.
Yeah.
And that's how he manages himself around, because he can tell by the echoing coming back how close things are.
Wow. I've seen that before, actually. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
There's a certain name for it, but I don't know what it's.
That's amazing.
But it's sort of the same idea as what dolphins do. Yeah. So, anyways, interesting. We should do a team thing at the
Dark Fork.
Dark Fork.
It would be fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then Johnston starts a freaking walrus laughing.
Or no, she'd bump into a table or something.
She would now with her belly. She's pregnant. That's right. Meg would lose her keys.
I don't know. Like, there were some groups of people coming in when we were about to leave, and it was rowdy. Like they were laughing, having a good time. But I could definitely see some people saying, "I can't do this," and like I'm sure there's quite a few. Like there must be people that just can't do it.
Yeah.
Especially if you're afraid of the dark, right?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, air button in cars.
Oh yeah,
the little they have the
circulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you I never really sort of thought about it, and I never really kind of. But then I don't even know how. I think I was looking up something when a button or light or something came on in my car, and apparently they recommend that if it's a hot day and you're stuck in traffic or whatever, to use the inside.
Inside, so it circulates on the inside.
Inside, yeah. Or if you're stuck in construction and they're paving the road or something, turn it so that's circulating inside, because all you're doing is bringing in that hot, stinky air.
Yeah.
And but then when would you use the outside one?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Because in the winter, you don't want to bring in cold air. I guess maybe if somebody farts in the van.
Yeah, just to circulate the inside. Yeah.
That's
a good one. Because I always knew, if it's like smoky out or there's something.
Let's ask whatever. Or Elliot.
Is it called the inside-outside button?
No. I don't know.
Well, let me... Hey, Elliot. Just a quick question about the circulation button, the inside outside button on cars. What is the outside circulation button for? We know what the inside is meant for, but we're not quite sure what the outside. Why can't we just use the inside one all the time?
I bet you $100 the answer is going to be, hey, yeah, that's a great question. Thanks for asking.
I love that bet. So the outside circulation button, or the fresh air mode, lets outside air come into the cabin. It's great for getting rid of odors or bringing in
Like
fresh
farts.
air. When the air inside the car feels stale or stuffy. On the other hand, the inside circulation mode recirculates the air already in the cabin, which is useful for cooling down the car quickly or avoiding outside pollutants. So using both modes at different times can actually be beneficial.
Thank you.
I think it's one of those buttons that's not appreciated enough.
Well, and also like if it's hot, like if it's there's a lot of condensation inside, you want the outside circulation more, right?
Yeah.
Because it can get like steamy sort of thing. But like farts, yeah. Like if it's stinky, if my dog is farting or whatever, I'm not going to have the inside circulation going.
No.
But I would say 95% of the time I have the outside circulation mode on. I rarely have the other one on. It even has an orange light. So anyway, I got to go to the washroom. There we go. We're back.
We're back.
That was good.
2 minute pee break.
I like that pause button.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
All right. Where were we? The circulation. I like that. That's a good one. That button.
Here's our public service announcement.
Yeah. Well, that's a good, yeah. So use that one. Use the outside one when someone is stinky.
Yeah.
Inside, if there's smog.
Somehow I think though, just putting down the window would be a lot quicker and easier.
Well, yeah, that's usually, that's the thing. But do you remember when we had all the wildfires and it just smelled like,
Yeah.
I always had the inside circulation on for that.
Yeah.
Mind you, it didn't matter where you went. It smelled like smoke.
Yeah, fires, eh?
Yeah.
Fires are one of those things you could sit and watch for hours.
Oh, like a bonfire. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's the most entertaining thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. You can, and it's
and you like
therapeutic. You feel like you're in a meditative state, right? And
and you can appreciate like it is really a living thing. Like it's like
it's true.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful in one way, but so deadly in other ways. Like
it really is. Yeah.
Anyways, so I picked up a game.
Oh yeah, that's
at
right.
the our local hub. On it was a $4 deal. I left the board everything. So it's I don't even know what the actual name of the game is, but basically it's a question. So I think how it works
I think it's
is
called loaded questions.
a loaded question. So, everybody gets a loaded question. You write down the answer, and then they all go into a pot, and then everybody has to try to guess who.
Yeah, I've played games similar to that before.
So I thought, ooh, this would be fun for Matt and I.
Okay.
So there's 4 questions on each side.
I've never looked at this game.
Orange,
I opened
purple,
up the box, but
orange, purple, blue, and yellow. So I was thinking you can take from that side. I'll take this. We'll pick a color, and then we ask each other that question.
Okay.
So what color do you want?
Orange.
Okay, orange. Okay, so
You're reading the orange one now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you read the orange one to me.
Okay.
What favor should never be asked of someone?
What favor
I have a really funny story about this.
should never be asked? Oh dear. I'm supposed to answer this?
Yeah.
I don't know. What favor? I don't know.
First thing that comes to your head.
Help me hide this dead body.
Okay. Good. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a weird favor to ask to begin with.
It's been asked, I'm sure, over the course of history by many
Exactly,
people.
right? Yeah. I don't know, that's where my brain goes.
Okay. Now you ask your orange question.
If you could possess one superpower, what would you choose? That's weird. I had that written down.
As one of the topics?
Yeah. Like
if I could possess
long time
one
ago.
superpower, I think it would be...
I know what mine is.
I think it would be speed, because then I could like mend fences really fast and get chores done really fast. And
Invisibility all the way for me.
Yeah, invisibility.
Yeah, that sounds kind of creepy. That's weird, but I think it'd be amazing. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, but I'm all about getting the work done, though. I'm thinking farm chores.
I'm like avoiding
Farm-
work.
I'm thinking farm work.
I'm avoiding work.
Like, imagine like how fast you could get a load of hay unloaded.
Oh, speed? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. No,
That's
mine would be like be able to do things really
Speed.
fast. But then on the flip side of that, if you're doing it so fast, are you doing it properly?
Yeah.
So I guess doing it fast as long as it was being like with the assumption that you do things properly.
Yeah.
To be invisible. Well, yeah.
I don't know. I think it would just be fun.
Now, would you play pranks on people?
Well, yeah.
Like tap them on the shoulder?
100%.
You know that old one
You'd
where
be
you're
like a
walking by
ghost.
somebody and you
Yeah.
tap them and you keep walking?
Just like the stuff that you could pull off, it would be hilarious, right?
I've seen on TikTok, which I don't think it's funny because but like people will be like at Home Depot or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have 2 white buckets on the shelf.
Yeah.
And they'll be standing there as if they're looking at somebody and somebody's behind them looking at something. So then they'll take the white bucket, put it over that person's head really fast and then put the bucket over their own head.
Yeah.
And then they're walking around like, who did that? Who, and then somebody
Yeah.
else is at the end of the aisle. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think invisibility, I had a history of being a bit of a prankster, and I just think that,
Do we want to do one more just to kind of
that
get
was
this
fun.
swing
That
of
was
it?
fun.
Okay.
Oh, I put that. Hold on. Sorry.
All right. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to pick. What did you pick? You picked orange. I'm going to pick blue.
Okay.
Okay. Blue question. What would make your room so much cooler?
Like a fireman's pole going down to the next floor.
I thought you were just going to say a fireman's pole in your room, and I'm like, okay, Matt. Once again,
No, like,
PG.
going down, right?
Yeah, okay,
Would that
I see
be
what
cool?
you mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like a slide. A slide going down to the kitchen or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted something like that when I was younger, so.
Just make sure you don't go down commando because it might be a little.
Well, yeah, I'm not thinking that. Jeez. Oh.
It might be a little. You might have some burns on your
No,
on your buttocks.
definitely not. No. All right.
Okay.
What about you?
What would make my room cool? I would like a wall-to-wall built-in armor.
Okay, yeah,
Like
that'd be nice.
yeah. Yeah.
Mine's way cooler.
Yours is way cooler.
Okay, here's what I got. What is oh yeah, interesting. Okay, so there's 2 sides of it. What is the best reason to never leave your house?
Because you'd have to deal with people.
I think I have the same answer there too. Avoid traffic. And
What would be the
just
best
chaos.
reason not to? See, I'd say zombies, but then I'd have to leave my house to go save my cows.
A big snowstorm. You just want to stay inside.
Yeah.
I always think that it's like, oh, that's the best reason not to leave your house.
Yeah.
Other than like a humorous one would be for me. It was like a blizzard or whatever.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about it.
Or somebody comes to somebody's there and you don't want to visit with them. You know what I mean? Like you just pretend you're not at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I've never ever done. Which I have done.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You've done that.
Oh yeah.
Just pretend.
Just pretend you're not home.
Yeah.
But see, the problem with us is that
Yeah.
it's usually people. If it's somebody who I know, if it's somebody who I know well, they
Yeah.
just come into our house because they know the doors are unlocked.
See, that's the thing with the small
Town.
is that you know everyone. And it has its advantages and disadvantages.
So funny you should say that because
Yeah.
on Sunday
Yeah.
I went into town. And I mean, I love my town. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I love Almont. I love Ramsey. Like I love Mississippi Mills.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like Pakenham, Blakeney, everything. But I don't shop. Like I shop at like the grocery store like that, but I don't do the main street unless I have to go because I'm not one to go and walk up and down the main street.
No,
like,
that's more for people.
Well, yeah, and I've got cows. Like I'm, people in town, cows in the country.
Yeah.
But Henneberry at work, her mom had ordered a book at the Miller's Tale, our local bookstore, which is a lovely bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked if I would pick it up for her. And I said, yeah. But now, I mean, it took me 3 weeks to do it because A, I'm never on the main street.
Yeah.
And B, I kept forgetting. So on Sunday, my daughter and I were going in to get some groceries before she was going back to college. And I said, remind me, I've got to go to the bookstore. So we did. And as I'm coming up the main street, driving, I see this taller guy on the sidewalk. And it was busy. Like it was a busy Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I think to myself, wow, that guy's really tall. And then I think, wow, that guy's got gray hair. Like, what? That guy looks an awful lot like Costello, who's one of the teachers at our school. And then as I'm getting closer, I realize that is Costello. So I stopped the traffic, rolled down my window. Oh, I didn't roll down my window. I pressed the button, which, you miss the rolling.
Yeah. I wish I could buy a car that had the rolling things.
Yeah.
If the car is small enough, because you want to be able to reach over to the passenger and roll it too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no. And be able to just work the
dials.
side mirrors.
I don't want a big screen. I don't want like an iPad on my dash. I want the knobs and the little buttons, the tactile. Yeah. Just simple, basic. Yeah.
Anyways, off track.
Yeah.
So I the window goes down and I yell out, Costello, what the hell are you doing in my town? To which Costello does not miss a beat and yells back to me, I'm trying to buy a cow.
That is perfect. That is quick.
Yeah.
It's like he had that plan.
Yeah. And then I felt like I wanted to say, yeah, but just make sure you leave, okay? Like don't stay, leave. That's what I always say to everybody who says I want to come to Alma. I'm like, come visit, but don't stay, leave.
Don't stay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have enough people in Alma, like in Mississippi Mills.
But it's just everywhere. The sprawl and the construction. Like, let's just,
but here's the thing.
Let's just stop. But you can't.
Where do all these people come from?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like a subdivision, like even in Barrhaven, like subdivisions will come up and the houses will be sold. Like they'll say, 3/4 sold. Yeah. But like where are they moving from? Like are people coming from Toronto? But then who's buying their houses? Like
it's just we got a big population, lots of people. Yeah. But I just like I'm a traditionalist and I hate like it's not like I hate change, but it's like I kind of like how there was nothing in this spot.
Well, look at Barrhaven
because you see more houses. You're like, oh, this area is going to get a lot busier. Oh, this intersection is going to be crazy eventually, and
stoplight, stop sign, or roundabout.
I like roundabouts.
I love roundabouts.
Yeah, I do.
As long as the idiots stay away from it.
Yeah, no, generally.
Like we have a roundabout
wood,
at the end of as you're coming out of Alma.
Oh yeah,
and it's great. Except you get the idiots that get into the other lane, try to pass you, and then that one lane ends just after the roundabout, and then they're cutting you off. Like
no, I'm a big fan, but yeah, exactly. It depends on where it is, and but when I see an intersection that's not working, most of the time I'm like, they need to put a roundabout here. That's what I say.
So when they put the roundabout in front of our school, it was great because the way I always come in, the sun always shined right in your face, and you couldn't see on the right-hand side. You couldn't see if cars were at the stop sign very well. Like you had to put down the visor and then kind of put your hand up. I know what you mean. If the sun hit you, like because the sun would catch and glare like right in on you. And once they did that roundabout, it was amazing. Yeah.
Now, the one thing with roundabouts, it's not the most pedestrian friendly.
No.
But that said, just this day and age, like if you're walking around in a busy intersection, it doesn't matter what the intersection is, it's not going to be pedestrian friendly. So.
Which is funny you should mention that because one of the things I have on my list on my phone is if you are walking at night
Yeah.
or into dusk, please don't wear dark clothes.
Yeah. Get a reflective vest. I have
Exactly.
one. Yeah, when I'm walking
Or
my dog.
carry a flashlight or something.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I don't know how many times you're driving along and all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, there's a person right there. You know, and you swerve and like they give you the stink eye. It's like, you know, and it's like, you're wearing black, dude. Like you're wearing, you don't have any bright clothes on at all. You don't have any reflective.
Driving my boys in the morning, two mornings in a row. It's dark. It's like 6:30 or 6:45 in the morning, and there's a guy walking on the street on the corner, like of the street. So you know, I'm turning around, and he's wearing complete darkness. He must have headphones on. He does just oblivious. I'm like. Luckily, I saw him. I see him, but I could easily be distracted. You know, I won't be, but someone else could be.
Yeah,
you're putting trust in the drivers with that, right? Like I don't like.
And also, if you're like bicyclists are a whole different. That's just another bag of frustration.
Yeah.
But if you're a pedestrian and you're coming to a crosswalk. It's also your responsibility to stop and make sure. Don't just step out.
Stay alert and stay safe, right? Yeah. Don't have your...
That's a great slogan. You should you should patent that.
No, that is one.
I know it is.
From the 80s and 90s, there was like that weird
I know.
cartoon character. But yeah, stay alert and stay... You remember that, right?
Yes, I know. That's why I said
No,
that.
but like these kids and adults with their AirPods, and they just blindly cross an intersection. You have no idea. What we were just talking about earlier, the amount of people that go through red lights. Like, be aware.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
When I'm waiting at an intersection as a pedestrian, I'm not at the edge of the path. Like, I'm a good 10 feet back. I'll hit the button and I'll step back a good 10 feet, and I'm watching. I have one eye ready to see when the hand changes to the walking guy. And then my other eye is like looking at the traffic coming.
And now
me.
The law is if you're turning right.
Yeah.
And there's and the pedestrians have the right of way.
Yeah.
You have to wait till they're right across and onto the other side before till you turn. You're not supposed to start turning. Like, you know how. Like,
you have to wait. Yeah. Until
you're supposed to wait until they're like clearly off the road and across completely.
You got a bat in the cave.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. It just,
I think
just
you got popped up? Oh,
yeah.
Thank goodness. Thank you. Anybody?
Yeah, I think you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I'll put
me. Yeah, you're good.
I felt my nose was getting itchy. So anybody who doesn't know the bat in a cave, it's a piece of snot in your nose.
Little booger. And I did the right thing by letting you know. I saw it. And
thank you very much. I appreciate that. There's nothing worse than when you're somewhere and you don't and then you're breathing and you breathe through your nose and all of a sudden a little piece comes flying out.
And then so you let them know, we talked about this, or the zipper down, you let them know your fly's down, right?
Yeah.
What's the other? There's another, your fly's down, or
your fly
was there down? Like it's 2:00 or something. Wasn't there some sort of time thing? Like it's 6:00?
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar? Okay, I gotta
there was something, wasn't there that Elliot the surfer told us?
Hey, yeah, we're talking about when someone's fly is down. Is there a saying like it's 6:00 or something, just to let the person know that
that's a great
fly's
question. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, definitely. There are a few subtle ways people let someone know their fly is down. Some folks say things like, hey, your zipper's open, or they'll just give a little nod or gesture. The 6:00 reference isn't super common, but it could be a funny way to do it. It's all about being tactful and polite.
No, that's not.
That did not answer my question.
Elliot, you suck with that question.
That was a fail. But I could have. I don't know. Does that not sound familiar? Or is this just my own little?
Yeah, no. There was a reference about time for something.
So there was another one. Christine and I were at the coffee shop. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous episode. I don't remember.
I don't know.
But
I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't tell you.
Like this topic was fresh because we just had this conversation, and there was a guy. He had a pair of pants on, but you can tell they're new because he still had the sticker on the back.
Sticker on the back.
And so it was like this younger guy who looked like he was in maybe 19, 20 with his buddies, right? and he was loud.
But maybe it was
and
a
kinda-
trendy thing to do now.
Well, that's what I pointed out. I'm like, well, maybe it's like the cool thing to do, like leaving the stickers on. But clearly, he didn't know, right? And Christine and I are having our coffee, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of embarrassing for the guy. He has no idea he's going to take off his pants when he gets home, and he's going to see him going, oh crap. And Christine was like mortified. She's like, I got to tell him. I'm like, no, don't. Sure enough, she goes up and kind of does like just a little gesture, and he looks and he's like, oh, that's embarrassing. And he ripped it off without the friends noticing, and he, crumpled it up and put it in his pocket. So it's a nice thing to do. So I don't know. That's one where I'm like, I just sort of let go.
No, see, I would. So which brings
If you
up
don't
the
know the
topic.
person, if you don't know the person,
Yeah. So which brings
But
up
how
the
do you do
topic-
it? Like, you just point to it, I guess.
Yeah, just walk up and say, "Hey, by the way, your tag is still on your
The sticker, the classic.
the tag is still
it's-
on your buttocks."
No, but it's more
I know,
on the
leg,
back of the
leg, yeah.
calf, or it's it's a good one.
So
We've all
here's the
seen it.
question:
Yeah.
with new clothes, do you wash them before you wear them?
Uh,
Obviously, he didn't.
yeah, that's true. No, I don't always. To be
No, I
honest.
don't either.
I should probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Like, I used to. I probably should. I would probably recommend it. It depends, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's some clothes that you can feel it, like it has like a, I don't know what, like a starchiness.
Yeah,
almost, right?
yeah. So
If it's from the hub or something, I'll wash.
yeah, oh yeah, I was where I was wash secondhand clothes. So here's my other question: if, like, let's say you're like you're whatever cooking, or you're somewhere and you're cooking and you put on the rubber, like the
Oven mitts?
no, the
This is like
rubber, not
charades.
rubber gloves, but like, the gloves that you would put on to,
Silicone gloves?
yeah, like gloves you would put on, like, if you go to Subway or whatever, they put the gloves on.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
okay, latex
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they really clean? Like how do you not know that, like, those gloves have been prepared in a sanitized area? Like, I've
Yeah.
always kind of thought that, like, it's kind of a misleading,
Or is there like a
like, like.
there's an odor to the gloves
and they
too,
touch the knives, like they're using the knives. So who's to say so then you're assuming that the knife is sanitized, right? Like, it's kind of
Well, if you go down that road,
it's kind of
there's no
misleading.
turning back. Everything, then you'll turn into Howard Hughes with like Kleenex boxes for shoes.
I always kind of find it funny.
Yeah.
People wearing, like, I can understand if you're doing pericare with somebody, like
Yeah.
if you're a nurse or a caregiver or whatever, or, for sure to keep your hands, but like for handling food.
Like a sandwich artist at Subway.
Yeah.
I think maybe also some people are vegetarian, right? And so if you're handling meat on one sub, and then the other person next to you has like a that face you're giving me, a veggie sub, you probably don't want your hands, if you're just handling meat, to handle the
True.
vegetables of
Yeah,
the vegetarians.
True.
Or if someone doesn't have bacon or whatnot, right? I could see
Chances
that.
are your gloves that are handling your vegetables has animal products.
Oh yes, no.
Oh, actually, let's find out. Do latex gloves? But they're not called non-latex, because they're all non-latex now, right? Because people are like, there's lots of people.
Oh, the latex allergy.
Do non-latex
Okay, hold
gloves have animal byproducts in them?
Hey, I was just wondering about latex gloves or non-latex gloves used for handling food, like people at Subway working, the sandwich artists. Do those gloves have animal byproducts in them?
That's a great question. Typically, standard latex gloves are made from natural rubber, so they do have animal byproducts. However, many places like sandwich shops often use non-latex alternatives like nitrile or vinyl gloves. Nitrile gloves in particular are synthetic and don't contain any animal byproducts, making them a popular choice for people with allergies and for food handling in general. So it really depends on the type of gloves being used.
Thank you.
I call bukaka on a lot of that. I can guarantee you, if you have a specialty if you have a specialty sandwich shop that promotes their vegan, vegetarian, independent mama, privately owned, then yeah, okay, maybe. But I can pretty well guarantee you that Subway, these big companies, do not spend a lot of extra money on.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, and I've gone on this rant before. Remember we were going to do the rant where you're going to beep everything?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
People who pull out their cell phones to talk to me about,
When I have time to edit, I will do a beeping rant because it would be fun. I don't know if I'll do one. But yeah, no, it's everywhere.
Anyways.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I just always kind of find it funny that, yeah. Or it's like when you're in a public washroom and you wash your hands and then you open the door with your hand, I don't. Yeah. I wash my hands, dry them
with the towel.
Oh, so this is another thing. Back a while ago, before my daughter went back to college, we went out for an afternoon lunch thing. I went to go into the washroom. One of the waitresses was coming out of the washroom. Mm-hmm. Never thought anything about it. Went into the washroom, did my business, washed my hands, and realized the only thing in there to dry your hands was the air dryer. When she came out, I stood outside the bathroom for maybe about 40 seconds. maybe 40, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
I did not hear no hair dryer, hand dryer going. I realized
that's scary. But maybe they have a little washing station.
I'd already paid, so it was too late to worry about it now.
Good. Yeah.
But maybe they have
another little washing station somewhere else, like
yeah, well,
probably not.
Anyways.
All right, Balderdash.
All
right. Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Borborygmus.
Okay.
A small freshwater fish found in the lakes of Northern Europe, prized for its silvery scales and mild flavor. A decorative knot used in medieval times to bind dry flower arrangements. A rumbling or gurgling noise produced by the movement of gas and fluids in the intestines.
I'm going to say the first one.
You are incorrect.
Oh, damn.
A rumbling or gurgling noise produced by the movement of gas and fluids in intestines. Borborygmus.
All right. Mine was bum clock.
Oh, yeah.
An Irish saying for one who procrastinates, an insect which hums, or a watchman's slang for when a watch works only when it wants to.
I'm going with the first one, the Irish procrastinating. Oh, my God. I don't think I've ever got
Yeah,
one.
you have. You've got
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an insect which hums.
Oh, okay. I came close to... Okay. All right. Nice.
What time are we at?
Well, we're at like over an hour.
All right.
Yeah, I think...
an hour and what?
10 minutes, but I'll be editing a little bit.
Usually I do an hour and 8. That sort of seems to be the...
That's true, but we had the washroom break, so it's like throwing things off a little bit, right?
That's right.
So...
That's right. Which is really actually kind of funny because we're in here by ourselves. Yeah. So when either one of us goes to the washroom, we can hear the other one tinkling.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, I can. Yeah, I could.
Whoops. It's a loud tinkle.
Which is really kind of funny. You're sitting here all you.
Well, especially like, did you have the headphones on? With the mic? That'd be kind of funny.
I don't know.
Then you can really hear it probably.
I don't know. But it was really funny because I was sitting here going, the last time we did the podcast, I had to take a pee break. And you know me, I pee and think. I always say the best thinking comes when you're peeing.
Yes. Or if you're watching a campfire.
Yes.
Imagine both.
Ooh. And all of a sudden, just out of the blue, it's like, you go, I have to go pee. Click. And I was thinking, oh, I have to.
Well, when you did it the last time, I was like, this is fantastic. I can't wait to do it I had it all planned out. I'm like, I'm definitely going to take a pee break because we drink that coffee, the delicious Equator coffee. It goes through me quickly.
There is nothing having to go pee and then getting to the bathroom and peeing is one of the best feelings.
Yeah.
It really is. It is. Let's be honest. It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
All right. Well, on that note,
all right.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This has been great.
Yeah.
It's been awesome being back at the museum. So thank you, North Lanark Regional Museum.
All right. And if you're in the rural areas and you see a flashing green light coming towards you or from you, pull over. It's a volunteer firefighter going to a call.
Absolutely. Well put. And put your grocery carts away.
There we go. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Bye.